Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking for Monday. Oh, it's the 1st of July. There we go. Hello, everyone. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I want to say thank you to the people who came to visit me in Orange the other day. I felt so, I don't know. Here's ego. I'm allowed to use my ego just for a little tiny while. I felt like a celebrity. You guys made me feel so special. So thank you so much, because even the people who didn't get a reading from me, who got readings from other people, said hello to me and said that they'd been watching the What's Crackings. Oh, I'm going to get all emotional. And I don't even know what to say. I love you guys. Thank you so much for making me feel so incredibly special. I have got a few dates here for you. So I'm at Mingara Tumbiumbi on the Central Coast this Sunday, July the 7th. I am in Cowra on the 14th of July. So for anybody living out in the Cowra area, you can catch up with me there. Now on the 13th, so that's the night before, my very good friend and I are doing a charity evening or a charity event at Revesby Workers. So if you're in the area there, we're doing little short, cheap readings to make funds for mental health. So if you're interested in coming and joining us there, you can get a reading there as well. So that's for July up until the 14th. I know I've got something on every weekend in July. So Bateman's Bay, I think, at the end of July as well. August the 11th, I'm going to do a card pause on Facebook. So you can join me on August the 11th. In order to do that, you do have to join my Facebook page or like my Facebook page at the Aussie Goddess. I think that's everything. So I just want to say a really big I love you. Thank you so much for supporting me, for coming to see me. I love meeting you. I never thought this would ever happen to me. So I'm extremely humbled by it, but my ego is a little stroked, I have to say. Okay, let's get on with your What's Cracking. I am using the Everyday Witch Tarot. Your weeklies and your monthlies went up yesterday. I've got plenty of room for readings this week, so if you're interested in personal readings, I actually freed myself up because I knew I was going to be away for the last couple of weeks. So open to personal readings. Let's get going. Oh, we have the Judgment card coming straight out of the gate. So the Judgment card is the card of rebirth. It's the card of second chances, doing things again but getting them right the next time round. It's about being birthed, rebirthed, being called by the universe. Basically, it's time. So this is the universe saying it's time to have another go at this. This time you know what you didn't do right last time. You know what you missed last time, whatever it was for you. This is your second chance at this. It could be second chances at love. It could be an opportunity to do a career again, open your business again, but something again, something three. Okay, behind that we have the King of Pentacles. So you could have another opportunity with someone coming in here. Again, doesn't have to be romance, can be work, family, a lot of other situations as well. But there's something here that you're getting a chance to put right. That might be for your own good. It may be something karmic that you have to address. This person can be Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. But this person is, they're very much the father figure. They are a provider. They love their earthly pursuits. They're highly organised and structured. And then, I love that the cards are slippery. And then behind that we have Justice. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. So there is definitely karma at play here. And it's a very strong karma at play with someone who's coming up here as an earth sign. Why? Because there's love. This is the Ace of Cups here. So that's a very, very straightforward karmic adventure there. Something needs to be put right. The universe is ready to put it right. So it's been too long. It's been out of kilter, I don't know how you want to say it, but there's this feeling here that it needs to be put back where it's supposed to be. Somebody didn't do the right thing here. That doesn't necessarily mean they've done the wrong thing or a bad thing. It just wasn't how the universe saw it occurring. So it was supposed to go a certain way and it didn't. Somebody wasn't ready. Somebody hadn't done their lessons. Somebody hadn't learnt from the last time. Sometimes this can be about cycling. You may have been through a situation more than once. Somebody keeps going in and out, those sort of things, because they're not doing the work that's required. They're not learning the lessons. This is learning the lesson and putting it right. It's a wonder we don't have the tower here, folks, because that's strong tower energy there. That's just like, well, we need to put it right now. Let's see how we go. Page of Cups coming in first. So this is about somebody coming in to make an offer. But we know the pages really don't take action. They're very tentative. They're just sort of like, they're very young energy. Sometimes they can be the start of something new. But the cup is in his hand. So he's ready for love. I love that he's got this easel in front of him. So he's painting something. So he may be sort of trying to work out how he's going to do this. You've got someone working out how to come forward here with a message of love. Again, doesn't have to be romantic, can also be, the announcement of a child. It can be a message about weddings, marriages, but it could be just a little tentative, how you going, want to go out for coffee. Okay, this is the Six of Wands. So there's definitely a victory here. There's definitely the feeling of being recognized, which I always think is lovely. So you may have felt invisible to this person before. It could have been that this situation made you feel like you didn't exist. So you're about to be recognized. Interesting. We have the Six of Swords coming in here. So you're moving away from something here. So listening. Eight of Wands. So things moving very quickly. I feel like you're moving away from this. This is more about this lesson, this situation, this repeating pattern here. You're walking away from that and your lesson's coming in very, very quickly. Look, coming up as the Queen of Wands, so feeling not only recognized and seen, finally seen. There's something, oh my goodness, too many messages. There's some sort of pattern here. There's some sort of way of doing things here that you are recognizing, that you are seeing through someone else. Someone's raising that for you. Sun coming in here, how very beautiful. So you're definitely shedding light on something here. And you're bringing in a wish. So the wish is coming true here. Oh, I love this reading. The Hanged Man. You've been able to see something from a different perspective. Perhaps after trying to work out what you'd been doing for such a long time. Okay, and then we have the Hermit. So this may require some more healing here. Okie dokie. This is quite a deep reading for a Monday morning. But I have to let you know that there is definitely this feel of the universe wanting something to be put right here. It's funny because I've got so many sixes here. So there's another six here, Six of Pentacles. And this is about the universe saying, radio, we're going to give you a chance to do it again. You may have had a few chances at this and you haven't quite understood what your part is in this. Again, it's not something that you're doing wrong, but it may be something you need to reconsider how to do it differently. And you've been doing it the same. And when you do it the same, it just keeps repeating on you, like cucumber. It just keeps coming round and round and round because the universe is going, right, well, you didn't learn your lesson this time, so here it is again. And then you do it again, you didn't learn your lesson. And the universe is saying, enough now. This is done. You have to stop repeating this. You need to understand this lesson that's given to you because we need to stop the karma that keeps occurring here. There's some sort of repeating pattern, and it's something here that's going to come forward with some sort of offer you're going to get. So somebody's going to step forward and offer you something, and it looks to me as though it's love, but it may not be love in the form of romantic love, but it's some love that gives you an idea of what you've been doing for a very long time, and it may be something you've learned from childhood, but it's definitely a repeating pattern. Because here I see you in the Six of Wands going, okay, I see it. I see it now. I see what I've been doing. I see myself. I see myself as this Queen of Wands. The sun is shining on it. I fully understand what I've been doing up until now, that I now need to do it in a very different way. I feel like some sort of wish is being brought to you. Something is being granted here. Something you've wanted, desired. Could be a romantic relationship, it could be a person you've desired, and it could be in the past you've done something in some way in your romantic relationships that's about to turn around for you. What I want to say to you is it's not a bad thing. It's just you seeing yourself now. You've come so far with your lessons, you've come so far with understanding your journey that you see yourself entirely, and there is no ego here. It's like you're finally seeing yourself in your true state, and you realize here that you've been doing things in a way that's probably created this cycling for you. So if you're a person who's been, for example, had difficulties maintaining relationships, difficulties maintaining friendships, having issues with your family, you finally get to see here, the universe is presenting to you a very open indication of why this keeps occurring. I have to say to you that you have thought about this, but you've never really understood what you did or how you did it. And it's going to be very clear to you after this moment. This is life-changing. Like I said, it should really have a tower here, because it's like it's a life-changing moment for you, and it will require you to take time out to heal again. And I hear people saying, again, really? Well, if you've been repeating the cycle, then you really need to do the healing after this one. So I feel like this is going to be like a tremendous outpouring. It's going to be quite intense, so it may take a little time for you to work with your, whatever it is for you, your grief, your anger, your upset. It's going to take a little while, but the universe has been telling you this for a while, and it's not that you're not listening. You know, I used to think all the time that it's, you know, it's not listening. It's more about not understanding or learning from things that have happened before. Work patterns is a good one, because we all do the work patterns. You know, you go into a job, you have a horrible experience in a job, you move on, you get another job, and you get exactly the same manager you had before. It's like, what? So then you deal with that, and then you can't deal with that, so you go, well, okay, I'm not working for this person anymore, I'm done, I'm going to go and get myself another job. You walk into another job and you get the same manager again. Until you learn, you need to stand up to that person and say to them, this is not the right way to treat someone, and I'm not putting up with this. So it just keeps happening. So that's the sort of stuff I'm talking about. Could be repeating patterns with your own children. You know, not understanding that your children are doing things a certain way, and you can do something different in order to stop that pattern occurring. So the card that's come out, oh my goodness, the card that came out of the deck for you was well, we can call it the beloved or the beloved, whichever way you would like to pronounce that, but it's beautiful. It's got a beautiful heart on it. So let's have a little read of the beloved. Okay. Accept the invitation to learn through the path of love. Perfect. Expand your being through union with another. When you recognize the beloved in another, you will call forth the highest and purest nature. Follow the path of love. Isn't that beautiful? So this all comes through love, and that's what I said. It may not be romantic love, although for many of you here it looks like it is. But it's certainly coming through an offer of love. Have a great day, everyone.